Today I'm going to utilize this Maree Professional Formula. It tones, repair, and hydrates. And this has a triple action purple mask for blonde, platinum, and silver hair. So this is a mask that I'm actually going to be utilized for one of my daughters, but I'm going to use it on myself today because I do have some golden here that I use like in September and winter, but I'm going to see how well it works, because you could see I do have tanning. So since I already have tanning, then I'm going to be doing reverse. This is a very I have done research on this mask, and this is supposed to be a very, very good mask, and it's designed for those who dare to flaunt a bold, vibrant blonde. And this is one of my daughter really wants to go and platinum, so we're going to be utilized on my hair first. And yes, deep conditioning, blonde perfection, and strengthening, and shine and silkiness. It has no mineral oil, no harsh chemical, no sulfate, and no paraben. So this is a very good product. It has keratin, it has vitamin E, vitamin B5, vitamin B7, biotin for those healthy hair, and deeply nourish the hair and protecting from breakage. It also has a keratin that bonds the hair shaft and reduce the appearance of split end and frizz. That's what we are looking for. It has argan oil. This is enriched with element that gives the hair this shine and silky finishing look. So I really love the packages. You have to do shampoo first. The packages is absolutely beautiful, very pretty. And this is Maree Triple Action Purple Hair Mask, and this is how it comes. I like the fact that I did get this one on Amazon because I was thinking about it and I wanted to right away. I didn't know if they had it at beauty supply, professional beauty supply, but I just wanted to get it and not worry about. And this is the formula. So I do recommend to utilize first of all some glove. So I'm going to shampoo my hair. I'm going to put glove on because I don't want to mess it up. And so we're going to bump this. So there's gold that I like, but this I just want to try it, how it works on my hair, so I can utilize on my daughter hair. So this is the before, and it does has some gold. You see that I use a gold and during September all the way to maybe October, November, to contrast, to make some deepness into it, to my hair, and to contrast with my face. But since my face, I have some tanning now because I'm taking the dog out, but the sun is very bright outside, so I got lots of tanning. So you see a lots of gold. You see the white one up my hair. So, and then there's a lots of gold in here. So we see how it works. And this is the back. So this is the before. Okay, now this is just a toner. It's not going to, if you have it darker than that, it will just brighten it up and make it shinier. But what about for the people who have black hair? Well, it will give you this reflection of purple underneath the tone, but it will not bump the hair. But this is going to get rid of all the browsiness, which there's no really browsiness, but there's gold. So it's going to add more shine into the hair and strengthen the hair cuticle. And then we're going to give a good shampoo first, and I show you as I do it. So I shampoo my hair and towel dry a little bit. So now you want to make sure your hair is nice and smooth. So you want everything to be nicely even. So they say that you can't apply on a scalp just like a conditioner, but I want to show you how it works. So I'm going to put first my glove. I'm going to take this one because this towel is from my mother. It's from France. Actually, it's not from France, it's from Italy, so I do want to keep that towel. My mother used to go to Italy all the time, and something about look at this Italian towel. It is very old, but look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. It's old, but it's still very pretty. So let's see how I'm going to do that. So this is the purple. And you can't put it in the bowl. I'm just going to utilize this right here at the front. Just utilize right here at the front, because the front, this is where I put a lot of gold during the fall and during the winter. I usually do lots of gold. So I'm going to right here, because this is the front, this is where I utilize a lot of gold. And then, so we're just gonna put a little bit. We should have, it feels very soft. So we're gonna just apply. They say very easy to apply. They say that you can't put it on a scalp because it's actually not just a purple mask, but it also remove all the toxin, and it's going to brighten up the hair. So you want to basically at the top right here, see, I couldn't have done this in a shower because you can't see anything. It's too, I don't have the right equipment, but just make sure you have basically spread where you want it. And so what is going to happen in here, this is not going to bump the color, it's going to tone it down and make a lot more shiny. And in here, all the, it does makes a big mess, but I want just right here, especially this is where I usually do this is where I usually do the gold. So it would make it will bring out the silver. Okay, and the back. And now you can take section and do section by section, or you could just do just how I did it. This is a conditioning mask. This is not, so it should, but you do want to have glove on. And you do want to make sure that you cover everything that you want to cover. So usually during spring and going into summer, I utilize the Goldwear mousse, silver mousse, because I don't color my hair. And what it does is just bring out the silver, and that's why my hair is so healthy, because my hair is totally white. But this is going to really bring out the silver, because I do have silver, and make the white and tone it down the gold into more shiny. So this, since Goldwear mousse no longer create that nice mousse that I used to use, as soon as it comes, so as soon as that spring, and I usually utilize this mousse. Now I don't have anything in here to show you, but I will. No, I don't have. I have up. Let me get this. Okay. You see, this is what I like to utilize in summer, because my hair is white. So this is an HD. It will give me some gold reflection to mix it. But this is going to be fall. Now, the only thing about this mask is a bit messy, and then the spray mousse, and it's also a conditioner, so it's not just a toner mousse. And this toner mousse has no peroxide as well, and this is 100% vegan. So it's just, you see, if you look at, you can see how my hair is going silver, so it's going to make the hair bright. So now you want to make sure that they say 5 to 10 minutes, and that's all we're going to do, 5 to 10 minutes. But I'm going to clean everything because I don't want to have all this purple on me, and then I show you the result. So you do want to make sure that you take it off your face so you don't end up with a purple face. And the ear. I don't know how well they stand, but since it has a bit of color, it may. So you want to get... So when would you use this? Well, you use this if your hair has a little bit of brightness and it's a little bit dull, or bright up your solver and make your hair a little bit more white. And this also can get your hair ready if you're going to color your hair, to bump it up a little bit to a much lighter, much purer level. So you would do before, like I did, shampoo your hair and then apply, and then rinse it, and then apply your, well, dry a little bit because you're going to be using a color toner, and then you can apply the toner. So what this would do is it would grab a little bit. Let's say your hair is still a little bit to the blonde, but not the blonde that you want. Then you're going to use a higher level. Maybe it was a level 10, but you want a much lighter, much whiter, much purer. So you would do this before, and it will remove any yellow tone or anything that is not quite the color that you want, and then rinse it, or shampoo, rinse it, and then dry a little bit, towel dry a little bit, and then apply your color, your toner color, whatever color that you use. So I'm going to be using, I'm not going to color my hair, but this is what I'm going to be doing to my daughter today. So we are going to go, we're going to do this, and then we'll be using we are going to be using level 10. I think it's the level 10 that I bought, or I think I may have bought even level 11. So the higher the number and the light your hair is going to be. So if it's going to be level 9, it's start to be a golden blonde, and level 10 is going to be a little bit more very light golden blonde, and 11 and then 12 would be like a nice pure. But this, you see how it's already bumping everything. This is for fun, so I show you after I rinse everything. But you see, you want to make sure you don't have anything that on your face, so you not end up looking at the purple the purple girl. I show you. So I could have rinsed it a bit more. Very silver. Now we're going to be utilize a Dream cocktail to make sure I have lots of moisturizer on my hair. So this would wash it off, but it toned everything. It took off all the gold, and of course the white hair is going to be purple. So let's say that you want to utilize some color, not the hair is ready to grab color. You want to rinse a little bit more. I don't think I needed to be rinsing a little bit more, but you see how there is no, it took off the gold. So let me see See how it gives you this nice silver look for the summer. And then like I say, I'm utilizing this to see how it's going to work on one of my daughter. Then you rinse it very well, and then you apply your color to maybe a level 11 or 12 to get even more light, and then it will grab really nice. But you see how now it doesn't change the color. All it does is, because my hair is totally white, yes, it's going to bump to the silver because my hair is white. So then it's going to be very pretty at the sun. And we're going to go outside and show you how it's going to look like, and then I'm going to blow dry and then show you how it looks like. Let's go outside. Let's see. This is at the light. Let's see how it will be looking. It will be very pretty for this summer. Just to keep it fresh and away from product. Remember, I told you before on when I create my YouTube channel, I don't always color my hair. I low light my hair, and I low light my hair 4 times a year. So that's why my hair is nice and healthy, because you don't have to bleach your hair. The best thing to do is once you already bleach your hair, my hair is not bleached, it's white, but they said once you already bleach your hair and you want it to bump the color, you just can't utilize a lot. There are lots of products out there that are a lot more healthy for your hair and then that bleach, because that bleach is it just burns the scalp. This is just conditioning mask who has a bit of natural color. So we're gonna let it dry. See how let it dry naturally, and then so we have some nice wave of curl in here. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna blow dry. I'm using a large hair brush. Now my hair is not soaking wet, but you could see how pretty it tones everything down. And the hair that is white, which is my hair, it just make it to a silver. So, and then the more you wash it, the white is going to be. The white is going to get. It's we made it very gold, going to very soft gold, very soft. This is the bottom. This is what I usually utilize a much darker shade of blonde. So you see how it softens everything. This is how I usually dry my hair. One side and then the other. Smells very good. This is how it looks like. The finishing part on one side. And I blow dry on the other side and I change the rest. Let's see how it looks like outside with a nice natural sun. ready for summer with a new look, a new color, a fresh color, no peroxide. Just, oh, I put it away, just Maree Hydrating Purple Mask. And I will leave everything below for you to check out. So if you don't want no peroxide and you have some gold tone, remember when I do use my color, I always use a low light, but I also always use 10 volume. So if I wanted to get rid of it, it goes away, it fades nicely away, and you never see any demarcation because the way I do the balayage. And this is the perfect way to clean your scalp, hydrate your scalp if your hair is blonde or silver. So if your hair is blonde and you have some little bit of gold, is going to tone it down the yellow, and it does remove it. And if your hair is silver, and it's going to highlight the silver on your hair, and it will get you ready for the summer. Chantal? So, you know what I like about when the hair is a little bit more vanilla, a little bit more cendré, a little bit more ash, is I do like to use pink, maybe, maybe like a very light pink, but when my hair is too gold and when my face is so white, then the pink doesn't look good. So finally, I get to wear my pink because it matches. It looks very good with this hair color. So this is what I have used. The Maree Tone Repair and Hydrate. That's what I use. And this is the Purple Hydrating Mask. Very easy to use, a little messy. It's a messy, so you do want to, I did show you when I was applying on my hair. It is easy to apply, but it is a bit messy. So don't want to get dirty again. See how pretty it is. So the thing about this is there's two ways you could do it. You can apply it directly on the scalp. You have to shampoo your hair, rinse your hair, and towel dry your hair a little bit. But you can apply the way I did all through the hair. And you want to start where you want to get rid of the gold or yellow or a brassy tone. And I started on the front because that was right here that I wanted to see if it does work. And yes, it does work. So that's why I started right here. But it's this way you could do is you can apply on the scalp and make sure you saturate everywhere so you have a nice even clear tone everywhere. Or if you just want to do section by section, and if this let's say you have a gold, this is too dull and not enough shine, you can just use this and you can wrap it in a foil like you would use a colored toner. But leave it on. Make sure that if you don't want to leave it on too long, especially when you leave it on the scalp, you can put it on the scalp or off the scalp. But make sure that when you leave it on the scalp, you leave it for no longer than 10 minutes, because the longer you leave, the more purple you're going to get. And especially if your hair is white, like my hair is white, so my hair is going to sponge the color, but it's also going to sponge the purple. So it's it's okay because I like it. So that's what I did. I'm not going to do something I don't like it. So it gives a little bit more a change. It gives some softness because I got some tan right now because I'm walking my dog and every day is getting hotter and hot. So now that I have the nice suntan, I can do some different color on my hair. So that's how you could do this. Apply on the scalp or off the scalp or utilizing into a section the way you want. And let's say if you did want to just do it just right here, just a little bit, the purple right here and over here and over here. You could do that to bring up to a little bit more deepness into your hair color. And maybe next time we can do that because I always, I love to play with color. I did it for many years, but now there is just me. I don't do client. I only do my kids sometime and my grandchildren, but I do my own hair. And as I share this with you, I color my hair 4 times a year, but I only tone it. So there's no bleach. My hair is so totally white. So this is the very good, this is a good product. My scalp feels very, very soft. Yes, very soft. My hair feels very soft, very clean. So yes, the only thing is I really advise you need to have glove on because it is messy and it could be a little bit staining, and you want to make sure you take it off as soon as you apply everywhere. You want to clean it, your face the way I did on the video. And this is Maree Triple Action Purple Hair Mask. Chantal Pons here. À bientôt. So this is the finishing result after I let it dry naturally and twist a little bit. This is the way I do it. Twist a little bit and let it dry naturally. So you see it has changed the color quite a bit and taken off all the gold. And this is more like a cendré, a ash blonde. And this is a good change. So, but the thing about